Alright guys, what is going on and welcome to the first episode of the brand new series. So for about 1 or 2 weeks now, I've been teasing this project. You know, I told you guys during Storm Silver, towards the end of Storm Silver, that we were going to be doing a extreme randomizer Nuzlocke of some sort. You know, it's been up in the air about what game we're going to be playing. You guys have been asking. You guys thought it was going to be 4th gen. Some thought 5th gen, which is weird because we've done 5th gen a lot actually. But either way, I'd like to formally welcome you guys to the Pokemon X Extreme Randomized Nuzlocke. That's going to be really fun to say throughout this playthrough. X Extreme. So yeah, we've never done Kalos before, so I thought it would only be right if we did it now. And hopefully you guys are excited for this series. I know I am. I am very, very happy to be back in doing a randomizer, because it's been a little bit since we've done a randomizer. You know, Theta Emerald wasn't randomized. Storm Silver definitely wasn't randomized. But now we're back. It gets to be a little more fun, or not really more fun, but like we get to use a crazier variety of Pokemon, which is, you know, kind of what the Egglock was, because we were using a bunch of like really good Pokemon, but now we get to use, I don't know, the whole random factor just makes it so much better, so much more exciting for me. And if you guys are excited to, make sure you drop a like down below. Of course, your support is greatly appreciated, especially for episode 1. So if this episode could hit 1,000 likes for it being the first episode of the series, that would be absolutely amazing, guys. So if you see the like counter isn't at 1,000, make sure you drop a like, help us reach our goal. Of course, it is greatly appreciated, but not required. So you may be wondering, why are we in Vandyville town? Because the intro, I just skipped it. Plus, I wanted to make sure everything was good for this, if you know, the game is running smooth. So I made my way to Vandyville town here, and so far, so good. So if we get to the starters and they're not randomized, I'm gonna be very salty. But either way, wait, is she gonna call me over now? Oh, she didn't. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're here now. I just thought, also, I'm pretty sure we skipped that whole beginning part in when we did Sun, because it's just so unnecessary. I'm gonna do a large intro here, and then I'm gonna have an intro to the game. I'd rather just start now. I'd really much rather just start right here, get our starter, and go, okay? That's what I wanna do. The next thing is, you may be wondering what is randomized. Well, pretty much everything is randomized. You've got, I actually have a little thing right here. So everything from types and abilities, so Pokemon types are different, Pokemon abilities are different, trainers Pokemon, all moves, evolutions. So let's say we get like a Cherubi. That's a Pokemon you don't see a lot. Cherubi, it's not gonna evolve into Cherum. Well, actually, it could, but it'd have to be randomized. So it's gonna evolve. It could evolve into a Rayquaza. Okay. But Pokemon that are single stage or don't evolve, not single stage, Pokemon that are the final stage won't evolve, obviously, and Pokemon that don't normally evolve will not evolve. So that's still how that works. Encounter slots, so basically wild, I said encounter slots because it's right here, but that basically just means wild Pokemon. So wild Pokemon randomized, items are randomized, and all that fun stuff. So this should be a very exciting play, especially with the evolutions being randomized. That's gonna be insane. But I'm ready to start this game off, guys. Let's check out what our starters are. I'm very excited. On this one, they have a really cool option where you can randomize the starters and then it closes the tab. So like you can just hide it from yourself, so you won't be able to, there's no chance that you will see the starters. Like when I did Sun, I'd like put my hand on the screen and cover it up so I wouldn't see the starters. But for this one, they're like, hey, if you don't want to see it, just click yes, and right after we randomize it, we'll close it. So I am clueless on what our starter is going to be, and that's what makes it so much more exciting. Everyone, this is Supra. Wow, Shauna's description was spot on. So Supra, this is Tierno. He's got some serious dance moves. This is Trevor. He never misses a single question on his tests, but he's a little shy. And if you're new here on the channel, this is your first video of me that you're seeing. Hello, welcome, by the way. I really appreciate you stopping by. And if you want to continue watching this playthrough, I hope you do. We're gonna have a great time. But something about me, dialogue, I don't read that much dialogue, and I know a lot of people like it when you do, but I don't, because I'd rather just talk to you guys. That's my whole thing. So I'll probably read it, you know, early on in the game, just because, you know, I don't know, but like, I'll read important dialogue from like gym leaders, champions, and stuff like that, but just random stuff like this, I normally don't read too much. But we should pick our own nickname. What do we want them to call us? Like I could just make it Daddy. But I feel like that's it's too not original. We need to be a little insane here. We can be Long Dong. It's perfect. I think it fits. It fits amazing. Long Dong Silvers? Oh no, dude. Damn it. Long Dong Silver. Wait, that's from like, I think that's Long John Silvers. That's like the restaurant, right? And it's just Long Dong Silvers. Whatever. We're Long Dong. I feel really weird about having Shauna call us Long Dong, but you know what? There is nothing else. We had to be original somehow. And that, I guess Long Dong is just the most original name I can think of. Yeah, what? I didn't know they were gonna show up on there, because I remember in Sun, it was still, you know, all the Pokemon. I mean, I guess that's because they're on screen, but these are the actual sprites of our starters. There's a Keldeo in the middle. Why? The fire type Pokemon Keldeo. Oh, okay, so grass type. So either they're randomized to those types and it's just showing right there, or that's just showing the Pokemon that they're in place of. So we have my favorite Pokemon of all time right here, Absol, my absolute favorite Pokemon. Keldeo. Do I even need to explain? And Octillery, which is not the best Pokemon, but I actually really like Octillery for some reason. I just really like Octillery. It reminds me of that that boss in Super Mario Galaxy. I forgot the name of him, but I don't know. He sits in like a pit of lava, and he throws these things that you have to like hit back in him. It doesn't matter. So I normally like to pick my own starter. I normally like to pick my own starter for my series. It's just something that I like to do. Because if there's one thing that's up to me in a randomizer, it's basically this. So I'd like to have at least some control of who we start with. And the thing about this is that all of these Pokemon could be absolutely amazing or absolutely horrible, okay? This could be the best Absol in the world because of the randomizer, or it could be absolute dog poop. Same with the Keldeo, same with the Octillery. That being said, just because it's a legendary right here, that doesn't mean it has the best value. What I'm saying is that, like, it may, the moves it has and the ability may make it so, like, it's technically not a legendary. You'd be like, oh, it's just a trash Pokemon. But I'm gonna sit more up on my chair like that. I just pulled it up a little bit. I really want to pick Keldeo because I've never been able to use a Keldeo before. I've used Octillery and I've used Absol, and obviously, you know, since it's a legendary, it makes sense that I haven't been able to use it. But I want to use Keldeo, so we're picking Keldeo for our starter. This is insane. All right, so what are we gonna name Keldeo? I don't know what to name him. He's like a unicorn. Damn, I really should have thought of this. I really should have. See, like, I've had nicknames for Absol and Octillery. Of course, I picked the one that I don't have a freaking nickname. Also, if you're new here, my nicknames are absolutely horrible. You can ask anyone that's been a viewer of mine. Keldeo. You know what? His name literally makes no sense, but I like it because that. I spelled that right? Dolph, yeah. Rudolph. See, he's not really a reindeer, right? He's not a reindeer at all, but, you know, just take away the fact that Rudolph is the name of a reindeer, and you got yourself a good nickname. Rudolph the Keldeo, yes. My partner is Chespin. We'll see about that one. We'll see about that one. So will it actually be a Chespin? That'd be very disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. If Shauna just had a freaking Chespin, could have been anything. It literally could have been any Pokemon, and still a Chespin. It's an important mission for the professor, I'm sure of it. Oh, lighten up, Trevs. What a nickname, Trevs. Professor's letters. So now I believe we're supposed to go back home, give her the letter, but in the process, we're supposed to fight Shauna. And, you know, I'm kind of scared because I don't think that her Pokemon will be one of the starter Pokemon shown. Actually, first off, let's check out our Keldeo. Let's check out our homeboy Rudolph right here. Rash nature, so plus the special attack. Okay, I feel it. Bulk up, synthesis, Aqua Tail, and withdraw. We are flying type. Okay. Look at him, he's so happy. So bulk up Aqua Tail is gonna be sick. And the self-healing early on is gonna be really good. All right, I will take that any day. So I'm pretty sure you can actually get a free potion. Is that true? Is it not true? You can buy them. The reason I just want to buy some right now because I just want to beat Shauna for the experience. I know, like, even if we lose, since we don't have Pokeballs, technically the Nuzlocke challenge hasn't even started, so it's fine if we were to lose. But I just want to win. So let's see. Long Dong, wait. Yeah, I'm definitely not comfortable with that. You're gonna be my opponent in my Pokemon battling debut. Okay, little Chespin, it's our first battle. Let's win with style. All right, so let's see if this is a Chespin. My little Chespin. She called it a Chespin, so she seems very, very confident that it's a Chespin. It's definitely not a Chespin. That is a Graveler. All right, so yeah, one of the only things I didn't randomize in this game was the Pokemarts. You can randomize the Pokemarts to make it so they sell crazy things. Like, you can make them sell Mega Stones early on in the game. And no, I understand that it's a extreme randomizer Nuzlocke, so it makes sense that you would want to randomize that. But there's a chance that, like, you won't ever be able to buy potions throughout the game ever, and they'll only be selling like berries. And I'm not about to have that. Ominous Wind, I'm fine with that. Just please don't get the boost, and we're good. I'm gonna do this one more time. Honestly, see, like, you can't just think Aqua Tail would one-shot this thing, because it's probably not a rock type, you know, chances. It could be a ground type, obviously. It could be a fire type, so it would still be super effective, but you know, you can't count on it. And he's not getting the boost, which is awesome. He could resist Aqua Tail, for all you know. And that's what I'm gonna have to get used to. I'm gonna really have to get used to that fact. Yeah, see, that did under half. So either we suck, or this is the best Graveler I've ever seen in my life. Alright, hit me with a physical move, come on. That's pretty good damage. I'm pretty sure Aqua Tail can miss. But let's see if it won't. And it didn't, cool. So we're 3 for 3 on the Aqua Tails. 2 for 2, no, was it 3 for 3 or 4 for 4? Not 2 for 2. 3 for 3 or 4 for 4, I don't remember how many we used, but either way, there we go, that's what I wanted. So I also randomized level up movesets. I don't know if I mentioned that. I know, I mean, it's pretty clear that I did, but level up movesets are randomized. And I'm pretty sure it's set to maybe every 5 levels you learn a new move, and there's like a 30% chance that it'll be a stab move, so it'll be something, you know, for Kelly it'll be a flying type move, which would be sweet, so we can use some stab there. But I don't freaking know, man. I just hope we get some good moves. So maybe, you know, in 4 more levels when we get to level 10. Wait, so that wasn't Vandyville Town. Wait, so what is this? Is this just Vandyville Pathway? Oh crap, it's Aquacore. All right, sorry, I said Vandyville. Yikes, I'm gonna get some comments about that. If you made a comment, delete it, please. Just don't let me see it. I made a mistake. Can you ride him in here? How did I not know? Oh, you can't, like, ride him around. You can just get on top of a Rhyhorn for no reason. You just sit there. Did I unplug my capture card? I did. That happens every once in a while. So, what are you in the neighbor? I said that so weird. Like, why did she sound so... just sound so hostile? What were you and the neighbor kids end up doing? Wait 1 second, Supra. Is that a Pokeball you have there? See, this is what happens, like, after I in-storm Silver, don't read that much dialogue. And so I'm off my A game. I gotta get back into it. Wow, that lovely handwriting. What do we have here? A request. Oh, I see. Supra. We've barely unpacked and all kinds of exciting things are happening. I'm actually gonna move my cord right there. All right, let's get you in Fennekin. Stop, unplug it. I'm trying to get it so that, like, the cord has a lot of slack, so that way there's no way that it'll, like, pop out of the little thing. I might even want to get, like, a new capture card in the time, in the future. Here you are, Super. I even packed a change of clothes. What an unexpected turn of events. It's just like a sudden burst of speed from a racer in a Rhyhorn race. You made friends. You met your Pokemon, and now you get to take a lap around Kalos. See, I can't read it all. Holy crap! I promise I'm literate. I promise. You know how to use a town map, right? I'm just off my A game, guys. Just calm down. That's my boy. Select the town map from your bag. That's my boy. But taking a journey with your Pokemon is a really wonderful experience. Thank you so much, Mom. I really appreciate it. Oh, here's a Rhyhorn. Roa, me too. Aha, what a card. I guess Rhyhorn just wanted to give you a big send-off for your journey. Well, it is known you since you're born, after all. Good luck, Supra. Go for broke and don't worry. Did she just tell me to get broke? I really haven't decided. I don't know what's going on. Okay, well. We're off to the races. We are. I am very excited, guys, because now we're actually going to get like our first encounter and stuff, and that is awesome. That is freaking awesome. I don't think we should have to heal. Yep, we're good on the healing. I also think Serena will give us Pokeballs up here. It is Serena, right? Hey, Pokemon trainer, if you set foot in the tall grass, a wild Pokemon will pop out. Well, thanks for the advice, good sir. So one thing I am confused about is if we have Pokeballs right now. Can we get Pokeballs right now? Well, we don't have them, so. And this encounter right here, I'm pretty sure is always supposed to be a Pidgey. So is an Nincada, so I guess the Nincada is the swap for the Pidgeys. So that's the forced encounter. I was gonna say, like, if we have to do it like how we did in Sun, because in Sun, you get a forced encounter that is a, it's a Fletchling. And so when it's randomized, whatever is randomized for the Fletchling will 100% appear. So when we did Sun, that first encounter, we didn't count that because it's like, wait, what happened? I didn't even see what he used. Oh well, he just killed himself. That's fine by me. Go, do you, man. You do you. Hi, Long Dong. Come and learn how to catch Pokemon with me. I hope Serena refers to us as a real name, to our real name. That way, or refers as our real name. She found a Bunnelby. That way, we're able to not be called Long Dong. I don't know if I'm looking back on that decision, and it's just not looking great. What if Long Dong was? Did you guys see that moveset? This thing had Heat Crash. What? I didn't think that moveset would have been randomized. What if she killed it with like a Focus Blast or something? I know when I did Theta Emerald, Wally killed Ralts on my screen. A lot of you guys pointed that out. I didn't even realize it, but Wally killed Ralts. So like, what if he kills it in this cutscene? Is that game breaking? I have no idea. It's not really important though, because it didn't happen, but I don't know, I'm just trying to think. The Pokemon went inside the ball? What do you think your chestman is inside of right now? It's a great point, actually. So now we have our Pokeballs. I don't know if this encounter after here is forced, if it's a, I think that was the only forced one, so I don't think we need to make a rule where like, we need to ignore the actual first encounter and then get the second one. But now, the moment of truth, we actually get to get our first, or attempt to get our first Pokemon. You never know what's gonna happen. So hopefully it's something powerful. Let's see. Come on, be some heat. Actually, yeah, be a fire type. Actually, this isn't bad. And the reason is because evolutions are randomized. You know, give or take, it could evolve into something way worse. But if you think about it, we could actually get some fire from this thing. We really could, if we're just lucky. So, what was I gonna say? Wurmple evolves at level 7, and then at level 10, from Silken and Cascade. So my question is, since it's the base Wurmple, what if it evolves into, let's say, a Mawile at level 7, right? Will it then evolve at level 10 also, or will, since it's a Mawile, it just won't evolve at all? That's my question. I don't know. Like, since it started from a Wurmple, does that mean that it follows Wurmple's evolution pattern, or whatever Pokemon it evolves into, does it follow that pattern? I don't know. And you guys can answer that question, just let me know. But we should be able to find it out sooner or later. Either way, we have this Wurmple that requires a nickname, and I'm gonna name it Mercedes. I want the most over-the-top name for a Wurmple. That's what I was going for. The most actually would have been a good name for Keldeo. The most over-the-top name for a Wurmple ever. And he has a Pomegberry. And holy crap, this thing is actually, it's a ghost and water type. With a fairy aura, okay. Fel's tail glow. This thing is actually gonna be a beast. I am excited. I do not care that it's a Wurmple. You see, that's the beauty of the ultimate random, or extreme randomizer, excuse me. So many people call this same project different things, so it gets a little confusing. So once we get the EXP share, we can confidently use that thing, but I guess we're gonna switch trainer for the time being. And do I wanna take on this trainer? Let's do it. Because I don't know if I wanna do the whole forest this episode. So I think for right now, we might just take on, it's a freaking Zekrom. This is episode 1. This is what we get episode 1. And we're on Nerve, I didn't even talk about that. So I'm gonna bulk up in this thing's face, and I'm just gonna hope that he doesn't have anything that can kill me. That's really the best I got here. Outrage. Okay, well, thankfully that really didn't do anything. So bulk up. We have withdraw too, which is kind of redundant if we have bulk up, because why not just raise our attack and our defense rather than just our defense? So for a second, I was just waiting for that our HP bar to fall so fast just because of this outrage, and I totally forgot that we had set out that bulk up. So thankfully we have that. Oh, almost one shot. So he's weak to water, which is interesting. I never thought I would see this battlefield, like, ever, and he just killed himself. I never thought I would see a Wurmple going against a Zekrom. Ever. This is, what, he's just trotting, man. He crit us, dude. Oh, that's not my fault. That is not my fault in any way, shape, or form. Don't pin that on me. How was I supposed to know he's gonna crit me? Yo. Reach level 7. You won't. You won't. You're no balls. No balls. No balls. No balls. Oh look, we're getting something. If it is some trash, I'm gonna walk out of this room right now. See, it really sucked that we lost Keldeo, but at the same time, like it's whatever, man. It's all about the fun, anyways. What is it gonna be? I'm excited. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. If it is something so much worse, I'm gonna be ticked. I'm really going to be ticked. Come on, please make up for the fact that we just got crit and we lost our freaking Keldeo. Almost said Zekrom. Keldeo. First episode, man, of course. That is power. Yes! We're saved. We're saved. Mercedes evolved into Purugly. That's dope. So yeah, my question is that will this thing then evolve at level 7? We lost our Keldeo in episode 1. Hydration. Fighting in fire type now. It's an Infernape. That's dope. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is get our encounter for the Santaloon Forest, and we're gonna call it an episode because I want to make sure everyone is appropriately leveled before we advance any further in this game. Because you guys just saw what happened. Anything can happen with the trainers, literally anything, and I just don't want to deal with that. I really don't. So we're just gonna make sure we're leveled up. It's Anita. What? Yo! Yo! I've never like actually found a shiny in this game before. Bro, I didn't mess with the shiny rates at all. This is the most insane episode 1 I have ever seen in my entire, I don't know what to call this episode anymore. I don't know what to call this episode. Do I call it legendary starter? Do I call it we lost our freaking starter episode? Wild shiny I don't know how to do this, man. All right. Pull yourself together, relax. We have to catch a shiny. I am so excited right now. Watch this thing use like Memento, and then I would actually be so freaking pissed. Please catch it, dude. I want to catch this shiny so bad. 1, 2. Come on. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna actually cry. My heart is beating so fast. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. What the actual... I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy. All right, so what are we gonna call this thing? We're gonna call it I want to give it like a great nickname, because you can't nickname something that can evolve according to the Pokemon that it is, because it's just gotta be something like fluid. So whatever it evolves into, it'll still make sense. Orisa. Alright, guys. So, as I said, I'm gonna wrap it up around here. I'm gonna take a look at Orisa here. So I need to grind everyone up. I'm gonna go drop Keldeo back off in the PC. Flame Plate. This is insane. This is the most insane episode 1 I've ever seen. But, we caught a shiny, got a legendary, lost our legendary. All in one episode. If you guys enjoyed the first episode, make sure you drop a like down below. It has been crazy. Your support is greatly appreciated, guys. I want to see if I can leave like the text documents down below so you guys can check. I'll make sure you know it's a spoiler thing. I really want you guys to know, a lot of people seem to think that when you play a 3DS games that everyone just like edits their things and stuff. You guys know I didn't do it with Sun. I didn't change my starter or anything, so I didn't modify the shiny rates. I just want to... if there's a way to prove it, just let me know and I will. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.